Hello, guys. You're welcome to Renee's Views. Okay, so today in the video, I'll be talking about a fragrance from the house of Maison Alhambra. I just got it, and okay, the thing is, this fragrance is a bit confusing to me because this fragrance is said to be a clone for two different fragrances, and yeah. If you want to find out the fragrances that I'm going to be talking about that it's supposed to be cloning, stay tuned. The fragrance that we're talking about today is Alive Now from Maison Alhambra. It comes in this pink box. The packaging is really smooth. It's got Alive Now at the back, embossed at the back in white. It's also embossed in the front, and it's got this kind of will I say stars or jewels or specks of dust or something around it, and it's got Alive Now. So basic Alhambra logo at the top is also embossed, and then the hologram sticker at the back. Now the fragrance opens up like so. This is the bottle for Alive Now. This bottle, I don't know, it's supposed to be well, I say it's like cut like a diamond or so with the cap. The cap is quite strong and the juice is pink. Okay, guys, so the perfume notes for Alive Now are thus listed. I've got right here, I've got top notes of Madagascar, vanilla, plum, cinnamon, apple, and blackcurrant. For the mid, it's got jasmine, sandalwood, and thyme. And then for the base, it's got woodsy notes, sandalwood, cedar, and olive tree. Now let me spritz this and just tell you what I sniff. Atomizer is good. Oh, okay. Okay, from even spritzing it without me even putting it into my, I can smell it. I can smell this fragrance, and I smell raspberry. I smell a whole lot of raspberry, fruity. Yes, it's quite fruity, very fruity, guys. This is a very fruity fragrance, and it's not listed as a note. I don't see. Okay, I don't know. Maybe it's the what's it called, black currant or apple that's giving it up. It smells like raspberry. It's strong raspberry notes in this fragrance. It's very fruity, very bright, very effervescent. Okay, let me cut to the chase. The reason for my confusion with this fragrance is this fragrance smells like this fragrance. Yes. Wow. This fragrance, Alive Now, it is said to be a dupe for. I've seen people say, or no, online I saw that it's a dupe for Hugo Boss Alive Now Intense perfume. I'll put the box up there. And then Musufwadi is a dupe for Angel Nova by Terry Mugler. Now, the confusion with these two fragrances is, apart from the fact that they smell alike, with just a little bit of difference, I'll tell you later on, they smell alike. When you Hugo Boss Alive Now Intense was released in the year February 2020, and then Terry Mugler's Angel Nova was released in June 2020. So, okay, guys, the confusion here is who duped who. Was Angel Nova modeled after Hugo Boss Alive Now Intense? Like, that's the question. But I have the notes listed for Hugo Boss Now Intense as well as for Alive Now by Maison Alhambra. And then I'm going to list the notes for Angel Nova and Musuf Wardi as well. But, that would be on the screen. But, guys, these fragrances smell identical. This is Musuf Wardi that I'm spritzing right now by Adal Zafaran. They smell identical to each other. This is Musuf Wardi, and this is Alive Now by Maison Alhambra. Now, there are some slight differences in this fragrance. Like when you spritz Alive Now, it is a happy, very bright, very raspberry forward kind of fragrance. It's in your face, it's filling up, with fruitiness, raspberry, really shines through. The Musuf Wardi, on the other hand, starts off almost alike, and then it starts to tone down a little bit. Whereas the Alive Now is very bright, very loud. It's a happy scent. And then Musuf Wardi is just, it's not as thick, it's not as sharp, it's not as loud as the Alive Now. But all in all, they actually smell alike. They smell very similar. hmm It smells very similar to themselves, but the Alive Now is a lot brighter, it's a lot sharper, and louder than. It's very raspberry forward as against the Musuf Wardi. But guys, if you want to know what Alive Now smells like, if you have Musuf Wardi, then you'll have an idea of what this is smelling like. I guess the confusion there was just the box. So I will take it that this is you know another dupe for Angel Nova, as well as Hugo Boss Intense, Alive Now Intense by Hugo Boss. Maybe they just named it Alive Now, and then because the box is copied after Angel Nova, but whatever it is, it's a very good fragrance. It lasts pretty well. This fragrance, I used it and it lasted over 8 hours on my skin. It does over 24 hours on my clothes. It projects very well, like active projection for over 2 hours. People will smell you whenever I use this fragrance. It's very, very strong, very loud, very raspberry, fruity, floral kind of fragrance. It's very, very loud, and it's very, very fruity. It's a very nice fragrance. If you do not love fruity fragrances, you're not a fan of raspberry, of the black currant and whatnot, I would not advise that you buy this fragrance. But if you love fruity notes, you love floral notes, then Alive Now, yes, it's your best bet. Very nice, very fruity, very loud, very bright. It's a very bright fragrance, very happy, very cherry, very go-lucky fragrance. Yes, it's a very, very nice fragrance. Compared to the Musuf Wardi, mm-mm, yes, this is very nice. I like this. So there shouldn't be any confusion when you're guessing it, because I was confused at first. But this fragrance is a mixture of both Terry Mugler's Angel Nova's DNA, as well as Hugo Boss Alive Now Intense. So, but all in all, it's a very nice fragrance. It's a very bright, cherry, fruity, floral, fresh, slightly musky fragrance. I love it. I love the fragrance so much. So I'm thinking of what Alive Now is, what it smells like. You can definitely cup a bottle. It is very, very blind buy worthy. You can't go wrong with this fragrance, really. You can't go wrong with it. So, yeah, that's all about Alive Now by Maison Alhambra. Thank you guys for tuning in. Unfortunately, that's all I have for you today. So, thank you very much for tuning in. If you haven't done this, please subscribe. Kindly like this video. Kindly share this video. Kindly comment under this video if you've used any of the fragrances that I mentioned, be it Alive Now by Alhambra or Musuf Wardi. Tell me how you feel about them, or the ones you'll be getting out of the two. So, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. I'll catch you in the next one. Before then, take care of yourself and remember to stay fragrant. Bye.